Hi, class. It's only me, Miss Cook again. This is Tuesday's English lesson for week 4 that we're just going to be having a little chat through, a little bit of a guide on how that you're going to be able to get some of your learning completed today at home. So the English learning for you today at home is looking at a conscious alley. Okay, so a conscious alley is a really useful technique for exploring a dilemma, so a problem faced by a character. Okay, and it provides an opportunity to analyse a decisive moment in detail, so a point that is happening with that character that we can focus in on detail. If we was in school, we'd be doing this where we would have people on either side, people would be walking through the middle, but unfortunately we are at home, so we are going to be trying it this way today. So what I want you to do is just imagine you are Amara, who's our main character in our core text Gorilla Dawn, which I really hope you've enjoyed reading so far when you've been in school. So imagine you're Amara and you can hear the two voices of her internal thoughts, okay? So thoughts that are going on inside her head. So one voice is the demon's voice, which we hear quite a lot inside the book, and then the other voice is Amara's. Okay, so what I want you to do in 2 columns, I want you to bullet point ideas for what the demon might be saying and what Amara would be saying from what we can remember in the text. Now, I did think to myself, this might be a little bit tricky because that's probably quite difficult to try and remember what's inside the core text if we've been away from school for a few days. So what I have done is in the next couple of slides, I've taken some pictures of the book with the first chapters, so chapter 1 and chapter 2, to help you with this. So I'm going to slide them through on the video. And my advice would be that when you come to do your 2 columns, which I have got an example of later, that you pause the video and then you can have a look on there and say, oh, what would the devil be saying here inside Amara's head? And then you can be thinking, oh, what would Amara be thinking or saying at this point in time, just to help you. So I'm going to go through them slowly and then just come back to this video and pause it when you're filling in your column that you are making for yourself. So I hope that's been really helpful for you. So this is the first page of chapter 1. There's the next 2 pages for you. As you can see on this page, a lot of what the demon is saying is written in the italics, and it's all generally always in capital, so that might help you when you're coming to fill in your chart yourself. Okay, so I've gone through all the pages that I've taken pictures of for you and I've put on there to help you with this section. So I have also put a few examples on there for you, because remember right at the beginning of the video I said that we were talking about what thoughts Amara would be having in her head and what thoughts the demon would be having. So a couple of bits that I picked out as examples from the book. So Amara's internal thoughts, the thoughts inside her head, would be, I'm so scared my hands are trembling, would be one thought. And then another could be I want to protect the villagers, because remember the Black Mamba's men and the Black Mamba want to go into the village and make them leave, don't they? And then I want to be home, not with the black mamba. I think that Amara's probably quite scared to be around the black mamba. He's not a very friendly character in our book, is he? So they're just a couple of examples that I thought would be internal thoughts that Amara would be having. So what I want you to do for that is go through them slides that I've already shown you and pull out some examples of what Amara might be thinking at that point in time. And then on the next side of your table is what the demon's internal thoughts would be. So what would the demon be thinking at different moments of time throughout the text? So I've said the men are waiting for your power to protect them. Okay, and then another thought would be you are the spirit child, because the demon calls Imara the spirit child, doesn't it? So that would be a thought that could be going through the demon's head. And open your eyes and be strong is another thought that the demon would be having inside Imara's head. So just remember what you've already learned about and what we've already been talking about in your learning at school, as well as what we've been doing at home, and go back through and look at all of the slides that I've done with copies of the text that I want you to look at, chapters 1 and 2, that will help you pick out some things that Amara would be thinking and what the demon would be thinking. And yep, again, if we have any questions whatsoever, just join us on the learning Zooms that we've got available. 11:30, 2:45 will be absolutely great to see you. I'm missing you so much and I really look forward to seeing you, and I'm going to try and get on them as much as I possibly can. You take care and have a lovely day.